Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Saturday morning at Moonlight Tarot and Oracle. We're going to go ahead and pull just a general reading to see what comes out for the collective for today. It is a bright and sunny morning here in Western New York. It is the day before Easter. I hope you guys are all having a fabulous morning so far. If you've got family in town, enjoy them. Make sure you spend definitely some time just to sit and reminisce and have fun over them being in your home. Because unfortunately, we all lead a very busy life and we don't necessarily get to spend time with our family the way we would like. So let's go ahead and get started. So the Moonology deck popped out right away. Time to breathe. Take time to breathe out the discerning moon. Don't let pride get in your way. The full moon in Leo. And look at the bigger picture. The full moon in Sagittarius. So I feel that you may be in a situation where you are looking at something and you're like, I did that. You're taking pride in the situation that you accomplished this week or this month, because we are finishing up the month of March. And you are like, look at what I did. This is great. This is beautiful. But I feel that Spirit is telling you, tone it down a little bit. Um, Calm down, take time to breathe out, relax, and then look at the bigger picture. I feel that maybe this accomplishment that you've accomplished is just a small piece of the puzzle. There's a bigger puzzle that you need to work on. And I feel Spirit is telling you, look at the bigger picture, because that is much bigger than your grand scope of things. Maybe you are like myself, where you're continuing that that path of revitalizing, re-imaging yourself. You are working on that self-confidence that you seem to have lost. Myself, I never had very good self-confidence, and then I walked into a disastrous marriage, and that took me down to like almost no self-confidence. Self-image was terrible. And then by the stroke of the good Lord and Spirit at the time, I didn't think it was like a great thing. It was a tower moment in my life. I was handed divorce papers, and it destroyed me and took me to the lowest depths of I don't think anybody could be. And then all of a sudden, I just like started to come back slowly. And that process was something that I had to initiate, something that I had to work on myself. It wasn't handed to me. Someone didn't say, oh, Anna, you need to do this and you'll feel much, much better. Yes, I took advice, but did I honestly do it? No. I had to make those first steps in improving myself. And if you had seen me at the end of my marriage, um, you would not even believe that I'm the same person. Okay. So back to your message. You need to tone it down a little bit. I feel you need to take some time to breathe out, relax, and yes, you accomplished this big goal, but now you need to move on to the next goal. All right. I feel people know that you accomplished this. They're proud of you, but they want you to and move on to something much, much better for you. All right. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot and see what comes out. Here you using the deck that I learned on. Here we go again with a ton of tarot cards. Oh, let's see. Make some room here. All right, so this message is big, I feel, because you have four major arcanas in the deck that came out. Bottom of the deck is Page of Cups. And it's funny how this card came out first. This is the Tower, and we were just talking about towers. So towers are not meant to upset. Well, let me take that back. Towers are designed to rock the foundations that you are building things on. I am taken to the analogy of you can't build a house on sand. You have to build a house on rock. And I feel you were building something on sand. And Spirit and God is stepping in and saying, okay, we understand that you worked hard on this project, but we have to tear it down. We have to rock it to the foundation because it's not strong. It's not something that is going to last a very long time. And I feel maybe you were working on a project or a relationship that you really thought you wanted, that you needed. And Spirit is saying this is not going to benefit you. This is not going to bring future happiness to. In the long run, it's going to upset you. It's going to destroy you. So we're going to tear it down now when it's just starting, and we're going to help you rebuild onto something new. Build on that rock. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel just keeps turning. There's no way to stop it. As I say, your ancestors, your loved ones, Spirit, God, are turning this wheel. You cannot turn it backwards. You cannot make it go faster. You cannot slow it down. It turns at its own speed. So you are finishing something up, I feel. This is the number 10 card. 10 is all about completions, all about you did what you need to do. Now you need to start all over again. And that goes really well with the Tower card because you did all of you could do in building that project, that relationship. And now Spirit's like, this isn't going to work. This isn't going to last. So we have to unfortunately tear it down so that you can bring something new in. And then you have the Magician, which is all about manifestations. I feel that you know this. You know that this is not something that you really are comfortable with. I think you have seen the ending coming and you've just ignored it because you've been in that hermit mode. You just said, well, I'm not gonna do anything about this because I like this position that I'm in. I like that I'm in this place where I'm happy at the moment, I'm content, but I feel that Spirit and God are saying, you're too comfortable. And it's funny because I was watching a clip on YouTube this morning. I didn't watch the whole video. It was from Rich Lopp. I don't follow him, but I was just skimming through things that were in my feed. And he said that he got pretty much everything that he had wanted. And then he heard, "You're too comfortable." So I almost feel like that is what's going on. The spirit is saying you're too comfortable at this moment, and you need, we need to rock this, take this down, because this is not the place that you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a higher vibration. You're supposed to be in a higher place. And we know that you've manifested for this position. You know we know you've manifested for the place that you're in right now, because this is what you thought you wanted. But now we need to take you out of this, because we know, we believe we have to bring you to a higher level, because you're worth more. You're worth more, you're valued more. There's more that you need to accomplish before you, quote unquote, go to sleep. All right, for you're comfortable, because we are constantly growing. We cannot stop growing. We have to grow. All right. And then you have the Page of Swords. So definitely this is communication. This is young energy. Pages are all about youth. You may get a message through a child, or spirit, God, angels. They have a habit of coming into our lives as just random strangers. Might be a child coming into your life that is going to bring that foundation down. All right, or bring that tower down. Or this is also spying energy. So I can't dismiss the spying energy in this reading. So maybe someone has been spying on you. They've been watching you succeed, and they're happy. They're extremely happy for you. But you are also going to go ahead and they're gonna like start feeding you some information, some things that maybe you didn't know, some things that you need to continue working on, because we can never stop growing, never stop being a better form of ourselves. And of course, this communication is going to have you walk away. This is the Eight of Cups. So you are definitely, I apologize, I'm going to backtrack with this Page of Swords. Spirit is also telling me this could be knowledge. You may just be glancing one day through the internet in your your YouTube or Facebook or Instagram posts, and realize, come into something, and it might turn a light bulb on to you, and you may want to start looking more into that, and it may rock the foundations that you've built for yourself. All right, and you're gonna be like, well, wait, there's more that I can do. There's more that maybe I need to follow this to make me better. And that's going to start bringing some doubts into your head of whether or not you're really, really comfortable. And you're going to walk away from that comfortable feeling. You're going to go ahead and go exploring. You're going to go look for your ninth cup. So you're going to walk away from that happiness, the Eight of Cups here, because you're almost there. But you're going to see that information is going to come into you, and you're going to be like, well, wait, there's more. I need to find out more about that. And then you have the Six of Wands, or I'm sorry, Six of Swords, which is funny, that comes right after the Eight of Cups. So again, this is more confirmation that you're going to go ahead and you're going to walk away. You're going to sail away from that comfortableness that you're in right now, and you're going to come into more clarity, and you're going to go out finding that happiness that you thought you had, but in the long run you realize that you didn't have it. Alright, so let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. And again, with the Page of Cups in here, you have the Page of Swords and the Page of Cups. So definitely, I feel there's going to be some loving information that's going to come into you, and you're going to walk away, you're going to sail away from the comfortableness that you're in right now to look for it. One more. I took my Two of Swords upside down. We're going to fix that. One more. Bottom of the deck is the Devil, which is Capricorn energy. So definitely, I feel is that whatever this is that you're gonna walk into, you're gonna go exploring for, is something that you're going to go ahead and be very obsessive about. You're gonna be looking for something that is going to make you happy, and you're going to almost be obsessed or addicted to finding that information. So you have the Towers, the Page of Wands, the Hangman, Eight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and Judgment. So it's funny that the Tower is on the Tower. So this is just clarifying to me that you definitely are going to come into a time, into a situation that is going to go ahead and it's going to hurt. And as I say, Towers are meant to shake us up, but you are not, okay, so Towers are meant to pick us up by the shirt collar, put us back onto the path that we're supposed to be on. Because we have a habit of wandering off that path and following the little white rabbit down the rabbit hole. We think we know what is good for us. We tend to see those things on TV, those miracle drugs, miracle fixes, those fake self-help books that we all see, I'm sure. Now, granted, don't get me wrong, there are some marvelous people out there who do self-help, such as, I can't think of off the top of my head, but you know who they are. But we wander off that path, and Spirit needs to pick us up by the shirt collars and put us back on that path, and those are our Tower moments. Those are the moments when we think we're comfortable, but Spirit laughs. I always heard a saying, if you want to make God laugh, make plans. Because God laughs, because we don't know God's plans as much as we all want to. So when we start making plans, God laughs, and he's like, ha ha ha, yeah, Anna, you think you know where you want to go. You think you can make plans for next year. I'm going to throw a tower at you. Now, these towers are not designed to hurt us. They're not designed to destroy us. They're just designed to help us grow and help us to become better. All right, so, and my sign off, rock those towers. There are no bad towers. There are only good towers. And those towers that we thought were bad are actually good. They're goodness in disguise. Alright. And then we have the Page of Wands. So we now have 3 pages. Page of Cups through Page of Wands and the Page of Swords. So definitely a lot of young energy that is coming into you. A lot of new ideas, a lot of new passions. You're kind of like, you see this page and they're looking to the future. They're looking to the what's coming in the future, And so I feel like you are definitely going to go into almost a hangman status because the hangman is on the hermit. So definitely a lot of time of self reflection, a lot of time of self re imaging, a lot of time looking at what has happened, what is coming, and just imagining what your life could be if you take this path. Then you have the Eight of Pentacles. So definitely, I love this card because of the bumblebees. So you are going to be like this bumblebee, pollinating all these flowers. I feel that there's going to be a lot of opportunities, a lot of things that you're going to start looking into, and you're going to have a lot of doors opening, a lot of new ideas, a lot of new objectives that you want to accomplish, and you're going to have to sit and make those lists and prioritize and organize and see what paths you can do, what paths you feel comfortable with. You're definitely going into a lot of research. And then you have the King of Pentacles, which is earth energy. So I feel this has to do maybe with home, family, work. Pentacles are all about material items, your job, your family, your house. Maybe you are getting ready to look into remodeling the house or flipping the house, or this is a new passion that you have. You want to get into remodeling houses and then flipping them, and Judgment. And so definitely you may come into some moments where you feel like this is something that you were meant to do. This is all about judgment calls. So maybe you have a judgment call on yourself right now where spirit is telling you need to take time for yourself, go into that hermit mode, go into that hangman status, reevaluate things. And spirit is giving you that judgment call. So let's go ahead and draw some oracles because I love my oracles, as everybody knows. So let's go ahead and do, because I've got quite a few of new oracles. Let's go ahead and do the Angels of Atlantis and see what comes out with that. Hold my books. Alright. This deck is a somewhat new deck that I just got, I think, last week. This is by Richard Croaks. He has this deck in the Angels Heart Signals. So we'll go ahead and pull from these two decks. This deck is kind of big for my hands. Going from smaller tarot to this. It amazes me the sizes of tarot decks. And more. You have Raziel, Intuition. And so definitely I feel like maybe you know things that you need to accomplish. You know the things that you are being led to, things that you have to take care of. So let's go ahead and see what the book says for this. Raphael. guys. This book is not numbered and does not have a table of contents. So Raziel is all about the divine mysteries. Alright, intuition. This oracle wishes you to turn inward to your intuition, to the natural laws of your soul, which will guide you through the pulsations of eternal love. Trust the inner wisdom, O dear one, as it is the abundance of your spirit that speaks to you. Listen carefully to the inner murmurings of when we called to teaching, a guide, a wisdom, a book, a piece of music, or a natural landscape. It means there is something powerful that will be communicated to us. Raziel is one with your profound inner intelligence and wants you to be awake to these whisperings. Sit in silence for the Alakar proof of Raziel's love. So listen carefully to the inner murmurings. So you have inner murmurings that are going on. Your intuition is firing up. You know there's something that you need to do, and you just haven't done it yet, and you need to do it. Alright, so you definitely know what you need to do. You know that things need to be stirred up, that tower needs to fall. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what else comes out. You have Shemal, orientation. So I almost feel like you're going to go through some kind of an orientation. This is an orientation that may come from spirit, from God, from the angels. But you're going to go through some kind of orientation. Go ahead and see what the book says. So Shemal is all about the divine guide. So Shemal indicates through this icon that the galaxy is alive with new pulse, for the stars are shimmering with awakened intent, and the universe is gathering to provide inspiration to you as the star being a fragment of the divine. The angels of Atlantis are communicating to remind us that we are from the stars, and that if we've lost the orientation of our lives, the stars will lead us through the art and science of astrology and astronomy, just as they led our ancestors. So if you have lost direction with an aspect of your life, drawing this card means that Shemal will bring ocular messages to help you find your way. This will occur by sudden change of direction, the breath of new thought or feeling, a brush with one life's passerbys by an unusual stimulus is gifting you amazing information. Whatever the situation, choosing this icon means that your life path is generically or numerology charted for a recalibration. I did talk about that earlier. So breathe deeply, gaze at the filament, feel the stillness of your soul, and Shamel's heart signal will whisper Im- imitations to you. Chant He through your eighth chakra, the universal heart, and you will simply know the next turning. So Shamel is trying to direct you, give you an orientation to things that are you intuitively know. All right. So let's go ahead and draw. Which deck is this? I got some new decks. This is actually the Magic of the Unicorns. And I found this because I actually have a unicorn deck that I love. So let's go ahead and see what comes out with that. And I'm all about whimsical fairy tales, fairies, as I'm sure you know, all about fairies and dwarfs and wizards and leprechauns and angels, or not angels, because the angels are, we know, but all about that whimsical fun thing. Alright, so we have card number 39, which is 3 and 9, so 11 might be important to you, or I'm sorry, 12 might be important. Ascension lift, prepare for rapid spiritual growth by be ready for opportunities. So you definitely are going to grow. You're going to have some spiritual opportunities that are going to come in. The Seven of Cups, you're going to have to pick those and be prepared for spiritual growth. Be prepared for opportunities to come into you that are going to help stretch you, help you to get out of your comfort zone. Card number 22, which is 4, manifest your dreams. Focus on vision. Seek satisfaction with and contentment. Manifestation, that magician energy. You can manifest anything that you want. You just have to do it. And Violent Flame, which is card number 26, which equals 8. Invoke the cosmic diamond Violent Flame. Transmute all that is not love. So definitely, we all live in a world of people that are jealous of us, people that have lower vibrations, people that want to tear us down. Transmute that energy. Transmute that into something good, and that will transmute into bigger and better things. All right, so let's go ahead and this is my favorite deck. This is called the Elemental Empath. And I love this deck. This deck is something that I saw on Amazon, and I'm like, I have to have that. And I originally bought it thinking that it was a tarot deck, but it's actually an oracle deck. So let's go ahead and see what comes out with that. We have card number 10, which is abundance. And so you have a lot of abundance, a lot of happiness, a lot of things that you need to be happy about and count your blessings. And it's funny because I see the snake here, and I almost think that you think you're bound. More of Eight of Swords energy. I feel that you're bound in your world, you feel, but you're really not, because you have that abundance. You have that. You need to untie yourself and look at all the abundant things that you have, I mean, count your blessings. I try and do that. I get so busy in my life that I forget to do it. But you need to count your blessings. Know that you are abundant. You you have everything you need. And as I've like taken this saying now, God cares about those birds and those bugs that we see every day. So, and those are just little parts of His world that He created. He created you. So if He has love for those birds, or I'm sorry, the bugs, I don't want to bring the birds into it. If He has love for those bugs, imagine the love He has for you. So He wants to take care of you. You were made in His image. So God's spirit, whoever you believe in, you're made in His image. He created you. You're a divine creature. All right, and He wants to see the best for you. He only wants to see you like grow and grow to the level that He wants you to be. All right. And then this is the other deck that I bought. This is the Archangel Animal deck. And I felt that I need to work more with animals, bringing animals into my readings. So let's go ahead and see what comes out of that. So we have the rabbit. Recognize your significance, the Archangel Gabriel. So you actually see unicorns in this card too. So we were just saying, recognize your significance. You are significant in this world. Know that, like I said, God created you. Spirit created you. Again, whoever you believe in, know that they care about you. They love you. They want to see you grow. They don't want to see you like stay in that level that you are right now. And then turtle, be joyful and trusting, Archangel Jolius. So be joyful. Celebrate this weekend. Alright, because spring is here. Even if you live in parts of the world like I do where it doesn't seem like it. But spring is here, things are growing, things are blossoming. Be joyful, be happy. Alright, so let's go ahead and draw some butterfly affirmations. My patience is being rewarded. My turn will come. Nothing is impossible for the heart. Love will always find a way. Today, everything is unfolding perfectly according to a greater plan. Letting go create space for me to receive. And here, one more. The universe has something very special in store for me. Definitely. Alright, so let's go ahead and draw some Zen cards. That's not the name of this deck, but I call it my Zen cards. Where there's a will, there's a way. You are not alone. Feeling fear is a call for love. And I trust my gifts. So definitely, you are going to step out onto a new path, because in this card, where there's a will, there's a way. There's the yellow brick road, which I always atone to the Wizard of Oz: spring, green energy, yellow energy, brightness. Things are looking up for you. You're going on a new adventure. Know that you're not alone. You're going to feel fear, but know that you're loved, and trust your gifts, trust your intuition, trust everything that you've been given by whoever. All right, whoever you may believe in. Let's go ahead and draw a Pegasus card. We have card number 14, the fierce Pegasus of fire. I get a lot of passion off of this card, so definitely you're going to come into some passionate moments where you're going to feel like you just can't stop on this adventure. You're going to come. This is just definitely something that you're going to need. That's fire energy. I feel the fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sag. Then I have the winged Pegasus of air, card number 16. So that's 7. And then here I have 5. So I get a lot of like coolness off of this card, like water energy, almost that blue, like the water. So this could be the water signs: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So definitely you're going to find that fire, you're going to find that passion, but you're going to know when to cool it off. You're going to know when you need to take a step back and reflect, go inward, and visit visit yourself. And then card number 18, which is Pegasus of the sunflower, which equals 9. So again, more brightness, more energy. Whatever this is going to bring you into that happiness, that beautiful energy. And then you have the Pegasus of Cyprica, which is card number 30, which equals 3. Again, more moon energy. You're going to start reflecting at things, look for your North Star. And I just noticed the star on here. You're going to look for your North Star. You're going to start following that North Star. And you're going to look for that. And it's funny because this reminds me of the North Node in Pisces, which is my North Node. And if you have a North Node in Pisces, definitely check out my friend Zen over at Zenology Tarot. He just did a North Node reading in the sign of Pisces, which he loves to do those readings. Check it out. And I'll link his page onto this video. Definitely check him out because his North Node readings are spectacular, and he definitely resonated with me in more ways than one with that reading. So North Nodes are all about our destiny, what we are meant to be doing in this lifetime. And North Node is something that I deeply feel has helped me to bring me to more of that path of where I need to be. And then even your South Node. My South Node is in the sign of Virgo. So definitely in that North Node in Pisces and that South Node in Virgo describes me to a perfect T. So definitely check that reading out. Let's go ahead and do some Kipper cards to see what comes out with them. And then we'll wrap it up. So we have Dots, card number 17. I call this my Jane Seymour card because there's a movie that I absolutely love, which is called Somewhere in Time. So you're deep in your thoughts. I've got you thinking, Card number 16 equals 7. You're thinking about those things that you're going to be looking for, that you're going to do your adventure on. Card number 21, which is family room, which equals 3. These things, these inspirations, you may be doing research, you may be talking to your family about things this weekend in a family room. Card number 18, which equals 9, could be about a child. We did have a lot of those, that young energy with the pages. Could be you're discussing a child's future. You're discussing, you may be looking into doing things with children, like going to school for more child influenced careers. And then occupation, card number 34, which is 9, or which is 7. I'm sorry, I can't count. And it's funny because I didn't even look at this card when I said child occupations, child things. Maybe you are looking at becoming a social worker, looking at something to do with children, a family lawyer, or going into family law, that kind of thing. All right, so definitely keep that up. Let's go ahead and end this with a white light oracle. Running out of room over here. Card number 10, which equals 1, the Archeon Barbello. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what is up with this card. I don't think I've ever drawn this one. So, your biology and gender are creative and powerful means for you to express your soul path. Sometimes you feel limited by gender constraints or stereotypes, but your spirit can never be restricted or controlled. Embrace the journey of what feels like to you in your own body. There is much benefit and healing to be gained through the embrace of your life journey, including the deeper experience of the absolute freedom of your spirit. So you may be feeling like you've been restricted by your gender. You may feel like that you are wanting to go into a position where it has always been dominated by a certain gender. Know that you can break those constraints. Again, this all goes back to your career. I feel that just the way this reading is going is career energy. It's not love energy, it's career, because we are talking a lot of career energy, pentacle energy almost. And with this card, the Pegasus card here, I feel you are starting to look at it for your true north. You're looking for what your ideal occupation is. Maybe you're bored with what you're in right now and you're like, I need to find something different. So this is going to be that time that you're going to start doing the research. Like we have the Page of Swords here, the research. You're going to go into that hermit mode. Where is it? You're going to go into the hermit mode. The Where is it? Where's the hangman? It's in this pile somewhere. Anyway, you're going to go into that mode where you are going to start doing that internal search, that internal work. You're going to go ahead and be looking for something bigger, better, and what you need to do in your life. And again, it could be in the law, because we do have that judgment card, and I've always atoned judgment and justice as the same card to me in the tarot deck, because I always think that they mean the same thing in my mind. So it could definitely be in that law field. Maybe you are looking to do something with children, because we had a lot of young energy, and you've thought about this for a while, especially with that thoughts card. It's been in the back of your head, and you just need to take the time and research it and follow your true north. Find that path you need to be on to your greatest and highest good, and that path that is going to lead you to being able to help more people. All right. I love you all to the moon and back a million times. As always, rock those towers. Where's my other tower card? Rock those towers, because they're never bad. All right. Oh, whoops, wrong side of the card. They're never bad. They're always good. They're meant to stir us, our pot. They're meant to tear down and rebuild us for a bigger and brighter future. Something that we're meant to be on. Because we get stuck. We get found in that path where we get comfortable. And then Spirit's like, nope, sorry. It's time to tear that down. I've had a lot of these moments, all right? So know that towers are never bad. They're always good. They're just meant to put us back on our highest and greatest good, all right? I want to wish you guys all a happy, wonderful Easter. Enjoy the weekend. Get outside if you can. I'm hoping to get outside a little bit today. And with some Easter festivities down with my parents. So, again, I love you all to the moon and back a million times, and I will see you all soon. Bye.